What's up, guys? Having some technical difficulties there, but I think we're working now. I hope. You guys hear me all right, or not? Hey, Capola. Can you hear me? Fine. D&D's tomorrow. Yeah, okay. It's weird. It was like lagging when I was going live. And it said I was live, but I was sat here for like 5 minutes and nobody was joining. I was like, oh shit. But then I went on the Twitch page for the stream and it was just said I was offline, so not sure what was going on, but it looks like we're working now. Alright, so did a bit of reading about how to get cannibalism as a trait. And the thing is, there's no real good way, guaranteed way to get it. Not even guaranteed. There's not even like a good way. In CK2, a way you could do it was like invite a load of gluttonous people to your court and then lock yourself away as if when there's a pandemic. And then like an event would fire where the gluttonous person would be like eating the last of the food and you could cannibalize them. That was like a pretty good way of getting the trait. But in CK3, there doesn't seem to be a good way of doing it. But I feel like if you take the ritual cannibalism trait in your religion, the very least the head of the religion should have the option to adopt the cannibal trait. So what I've done is I've used the command console to just make us a cannibal. Hopefully that's okay for everyone. I feel like it's I think it's reasonable enough to me. What's up, Mag? How's it going? So yeah, now it's time to eat the Pope. Now it is time. We're gonna get him. He can't escape us this time. I assume, are the emotes working yet? Are they still not approved? This fucking sucks. It's almost been a week. Why did I don't understand why it's taking so long. Oh, nice, Mark. No COVID. You like to say that. Nah, I'm not going to do a modded playthrough yet, I don't think. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing alright. I went to see Tenet yesterday. Thought it was pretty cool. Don't know if everyone else has seen it. Oh shit, wait a minute. The sound is all wrong, guys. It's literally totally wrong. Let's just exit here. Shattered Realms, is that was in CK2, right, where you just like it just breaks everything down into single counties? I don't know, I thought it was still pretty confusing. To be fair. The Prestige is still his best movie by a mile. Yeah, so Twitch just refused to approve my goddamn emotes. I don't know why. It's extremely annoying. I'm just going to check one more time, but... Mate. Emotes. Yeah, pending approval. Fuck them. Alright, here we go. Wait, I need to change the layout. We're not chatting. We're playing CK3. Here we go. It's time. Magmag, you're in fashion school. Crazy. Studies fashion in London, Capoli. Your friend sounds very cool. Wow, look how much I forgot how much progress we made last time. Look at this. This is a lot. Okay. So, you can see... Wait, where is the cannibal trait? Did it not save? Okay, fuck's sake, hang on, we're gonna go back here. The Royal Danish Academy of Fine Arts, that's very cool. What made you want to get into fashion? Do you want to be like a fashion designer or... properties. Launch options. What was the command again? Sorry about that. I tried to do this beforehand, thinking that it would be nice and smooth, but for some reason it's just not saved. I don't know why. Oh, you're a tailor? Nice. That's very cool. You should come and work in London. Alright, debug underscore mode. Debug underscore mode. Okay. Launch the game here. Click resume. Yeah, London is literally so expensive to live in. Why does everyone keep saying it's a pre-D&D stream? D&D's on a Thursday. Oh, it's Empires of Arcadia, is it? Right. Okay. Add. Trait. Cannibal. There we go. Okay. We are now a cannibal. Plus 2 prowess. Plus 15% stress loss. Plus 20 natural dread. Plus 35 opinion of other cannibals. And it's also a virtue, so this gives us plus 20 opinion with all other people of our religion. And plus 2 piety a month. So, Ego, you weren't here, but it's basically impossible to guarantee or to have any good chance of getting a cannibal trait. But I figure as, like, we're the one that founded the religion, like, we've literally reformed this religion to include ritualistic cannibalism. I feel like it's reasonable that we should have the option to become a cannibal. I think that's reasonable. I don't cheat. Ego Carper. Look, finna try and get banned here. You better watch yourself. Okay, so where next? I mean, we could keep trying to do Africa, or we could just come for El Papi here. What's all this? I don't want all this. It's actually triggering me that this is here. Can I not save it and reload it without the cannibal save? Like, does anyone know, like, if I turn off debug mode now, is there a reason why I shouldn't be able to get into that save? Does anyone know? I don't know. Can turn it off from the console. Well, how? CK3 console. Turn off extra options. I don't know, I don't see a way to do it. Yeah, there's no reason why we shouldn't just be able to make that save, though. Like, we've saved this as cannibal save. We now should be able to exit the desktop. Go in Twitch. Go in Steam, sorry. Change the launch options. Turn off debug mode. And then replay the game and load it. Right? Yeah, this isn't an alignment. Yeah, that's what I thought as well, Pashmash. Yeah, I think she might be actually. Load. Cannibal save. Load. Okay, good. Good. Alright. Our daughter is still our heir because we rejigged the fucking religion. And somebody, I don't remember who it was, but somebody told me to put the equality law with thinking that we could just change it, but we can't because we're still tribal. So we are now stuck with a female heir. But it shouldn't matter too much because our religion allows it, so hopefully it's fine. So we just have to hope that we actually capture him, otherwise we're going to have to like go to war with him again in 10 years. Let's marry our daughter off actually since she's 25. Oh fuck. So we need a matrilineal marriage. Someone with congenital traits would be nice, but literally everyone is of our own dynasty that will marry us. Inheritable traits here. Hale. There's Isaac here. He's lowborn, but he's got 19 stewardship, 17 intrigue, 10 learning. This is the character that's going to go to feudalism, probably. So it would be nice to have someone with high martial. Like this guy, maybe. Compassionate, brave, gregarious. He's only 30. He's got 16 diplomacy and 20 martial, which would be good. We could do with both of those. This guy's 33 with 19 martial and intelligent, though. Vengeful, arrogant, arbitrary. Yeah, I quite like this guy, actually. Let's go with him. Okay. I mean, so I think we just raise our entire army and we go attack the Pope. Like, he's got no allies. He's currently fighting a war and defending a war. He's gay. Oh, he's bisexual. All right. What's going on, Jeeves? You want more kids for more naming quizzes? Well, I've got 3 wives. I don't know what else you want. 4 wives, sorry. All right. Let's hope this works. We want to capture him. Declare war. Yeah, alright, let's raise our men over here. Let's raise our men over here. Oh, we need to sort out our domain before we go to war. Let's do that. Alright, where did we just capture a bunch of titles? It was like... over here? These two are ours. Okay, let's give this to one person, right? This is all part of the same duchy. Yeah. Grant to a low noble. Oh, it's a barony, that's why. Okay. Oh, look, well, we can give it to women now. Alright, let's start landing some women. That's cool. Where's this one? Is this down here? No, we already gave those away. Aha, here. It's granted some strong young Liptarchos here. Okay. How progressive, I know. I know. 30,000 hungry soldiers. Well, they won't be hungry soon. No, they must bring him back to Africa alive. They absolutely and utterly must. Let's see if we've got other kids that need to be married here. She's 19. We need matrilineal marriages now for all these women. These people are all our family. We want congenital traits still. Oh yeah, this is still inheritable traits. Nobody wants to marry the second daughter, do they? Age... Oh, they're too old. There we go. 17? No, that's our family. Scaldo. She's only 13, okay. Siguic exaltation. High King Valentin is by many considered a paragon of Siguic virtue. His spotless conduct and tireless work as a scholar, preacher, and cannibal have helped reinvigorate the faith significantly in the last few years. Fervor increased by 10. This actually gives me a thought. We've got some prisoners in here. We should probably see if any of them don't want to pay their way. Or we'll take them away for good. Like this guy here. He's a ruler as well. Wait a minute. Is this guy the king of the Sahara? Is he? He is. %20 chance of gaining the traits ill. Should we eat this guy? No, I don't kill off my children, Knightsy. I just try and deal with the succession crisis. I'm trying to make sure that I have one title that's above all the rest, so my main heir still remains in charge. But in the event where that can't happen, I just try and make sure that when the split happens, that my main heir will be more powerful than the other one, so that I can immediately press the claim for the other part of the realm that's split off and capture it immediately. Yeah, 20% chance to make you sick, Capola. Yep. He's the snack before the main dish. He is. Okay, we gain 10 dread, 50 prestige. Because his faith is either hostile or evil, it allows me to execute without being a tyrant. I lose 45 stress because I'm forgiving. What? This makes no sense. Why would I lose stress because I'm forgiving? Maybe it's seen as a mercy. Alright, let's eat him. Alright, we've returned from our pilgrimage to feast on our friend here. Good. I just want to check on this guy. Is he not dead yet? Have we not eaten him yet? Alright, he's accepting our ransom offer. And then we're eating him, right? Have I gone crazy? He was in the dungeon a minute ago. No, he's not. We're gonna have to eat one of these children. These guys really are a snack. That's his... It's just a child of his. Okay, he looks like he is gonna pay for all his children, but he hasn't got enough gold to pay for them all. So this child, we will eat this child. Just says he was executed, doesn't say he was eaten. Alright, still raising our troops here. Oh, I gained the trait ill. Fuck. Okay, feeling a bit better. Just a little bit of the old... what's that disease you can get if you eat human flesh? Don't remember what it's called. Begins with like... minus 100. Sigurism is evil, minus 60. Cannibal, minus 30. My son, minus 40. Very good. Kuru, yeah, it's something like that, right? Makes you go crazy. I'm crazy! I'll eat anybody! It's like, how much more crazy? You're already eating people, so, like, you know, you're kind of already crazy. Alright. To Rome! There is where we are going. We need to make sure that we are... Ooh! Not a cheap journey. Not a cheap journey. Luckily, we're rich as fuck. El Papi, you've got 300 gold. It's not gonna save you. You're gonna die. Oh no. Yes, he's making 15 gold a month as the head of faith. Daylight robbery. Oh, he's a scholar. I bet he's written all books about the great African tribes. Oh yeah. Alright, where is he himself? He himself is in Rome. Here is his... This is a hostile army. Ah, my wife. She's died of cancer. Another one. It's very sad. Let's get a new wife. It's our sister, so that won't do. It's our sister, so that won't do. Some of these women are beautiful. But, they're also too young. Got anything good in here? All the good ones are literally our own family. Gonna have to go for a beautiful trait. Some decent stats, perhaps. You. Alright, here we go. We just want to capture El Papi. Where is this? Every county in the faction. Lit. Sasuma Peasant Revolt. Let's just see this, because we haven't actually got any men over there. Sasuma... Grixth. Thanks for the sub. Alright, I mean we'll deal with them once we've dealt with the Pope. No! Yeah, okay, whatever. Maybe our useless vassals can deal with them. Wouldn't that be nice? Drag him! Drag him out! I won't rest till I've tasted his flesh. It's 3 counties. Yeah, whatever. Swedish. Oh, well, now that the army's across the ocean, Alright, I'm feeling better again. Getting used to the human meats. And now that the army's across the ocean, all the little fucking factions are coming out, aren't they? Yeah, I don't know what happens if we don't capture him. Sad times. This is it. Men, prepare the banquet halls. Gather the most holy of our subjects. Prepare the divine course. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Should we torture him first? There is a chance that he'll die. But I bet he knows some secrets, this guy. You'll sicken the meat. Gerald, you make a good point. Wait. You're just making it tender. Yeah, I am of the opinion. Like, I mean, the Pope must know some secrets. Let's... Why complicate matters? There's nothing like the good old rack. The sound when bones and sinews snap is quite unforgettable, but not as unforgettable as the pain Pope Martinus is soon to experience. It had to be done. Alright, now. This is it. It's what we've all been waiting for. It's time. Gather the chefs. How shall we eat him? How do we think we do this? Do we make a feast? We get all the side dishes there, ready. And then we bring him in chains into the center of our great hall in Udalan. And do we take the knife ourselves, cut his throat, drink from his neck, and then carve him up to sort of roast him up sort of Korean barbecue style? Or do we have him sort of slaughtered and cooked for the whole feast as if it were like a cow or something? Or spit roast him? That's a good point. Just take off little slivers. Yeah. Roast him, yeah, okay. Okay. So we sail him back across the ocean. In chains, in a cage. We drag him to the dungeons of Udalan, where we put him to the rack. We stretch him out to tenderize the meat. We prepare the feast. We invite all of our vassals. Everyone is sat in the great hall. There's vegetables everywhere. There's ham. There's side dishes. There's salads. There's jollof rice. But where? Where is the meat? Where is the flesh? Suddenly, the doors to the hall bust open. A cage on wheels comes rolling through into the center of the hall. A man in gilded robes and a large white hat sits, panicked, bloodied and beaten, cowering in the cage as he approaches a fire with a spit above it. The High King approaches the cage. A knowing look into the eyes of the terrified former Pope, and unlocks the lock, dragging him out. His guards seize him by the arms and lift him up, and slowly they insert the spit. As he's screaming, blood leaking down the sides of his legs and sizzling on the flames below. The High King slowly turns the wheel as the Pope begins to roast over the open flame. And there we go. The war is over. We will claim Rome for ourselves. Who is this? So be it. Alright, it's the wrong. This is the war with the Pope. Alright, we're not ending this war yet, but we will. How many popes can one man eat? You can't make clips? Oh, he's kind of hamming it up in the hopes that there would be a clip, to be honest. Where's the new pope? Where's the new pope? That's what I want to know. Because I don't know about you guys, but that was a tasty meal. A nice little morsel there. I like the way he screamed as we carved off parts of his thigh. How do we see who the new pope is? Religion. How do I see this? Go on the religions map. Just click on Catholic. God. Catholicism is just being eradicated. The Pope's not even important. Current Pope Alexander, here he is. He's located in Roma. Well, well, well. You can live another day, I suppose. Did those 3 men put up a good fight? Oh, they killed 6. Okay. That did not count as the cooking stream. There will be an actual cooking stream. You better believe it. Alright, we're also going to try some other things out here. Like, maybe, like, can we do a holy war against Carnem? Or, like, somewhere else? Once this war is over? I took Vincent out playing with a bow, and to my surprise he ran into a wounded doe. He had not hesitated in the slightest to bring it down. Keeps the trait ambitious. So this guy isn't our heir anymore, so... maybe we don't want him to be ambitious. No, it's fine. Let him be ambitious. Whatever. Wait, is the Pope here? No. Where are your Catholic brethren? Ah, the learning lifestyle. We are a learned man after all. Clerical justifications. Oh, lovely. We don't really need this anymore. Ooh, anatomical studies, eh? Where is the thing that gets us the kidnap perk or ability? Prison feudal complex. That's funny. Kidnapper, here we go. Our intrigue is bad, but let's try it. You missed Claus. You missed the big the finale actually. It's already happened. Concerned for my current war effort, my friend Malika has paid out her own treasury to aid my efforts. Oh, 75 gold. Wow. So helpful. Much generous. Alright, we've still got one more perk here. So we can do religious relations efficiency by claim interaction. Or let's just try this. I'm not sure how it works, but let's try it. Alright. What's this war here? Who am I against? Who are you, sorry? You have the County of Arnhem, which is where exactly? Are you serious? Is that their leader there, maybe? Huh. It's an even fight. 36 against 14,000. Okay. My lord, I turn to see far west ally running towards me out of breath. Another messenger has been found dead, my lord. Both pouch and letter stolen. Third time this year, an irritation growing into a concern. What if the correspondence between me and my vassals is being read by our enemies? Send after the cryptographer. Work begins at once. 160 gold. I need to be more vigilant in the future. I guess this can work out better, so let's pay the gold. Oh god, this war's not over yet. Alright, we're just gonna... 19 months. We literally can't afford to do that. And so began the tale of the 15,000 men that marched from Italy to fucking Sweden. No. To... Holland. Joke thing. Oh yeah, we can white piece some good shit. Thank you for that. So be it. Okay, we got a son. We got a son. Jesus, when did our wife get so fat? Lazy, gluttonous. That's a big from me. She's not our primary spouse. They're all High Queen, interestingly. Alright, we need a name. A thinking question thing, I mean. Ugh. Let's see. What was the name of the location where Morin died, specifically? Name him after your favourite food. That's a good one, Dimitri. I like that. So I'm not looking for the Shadow Mountains. I'm looking for the name of the area. And if you don't know who Morin is, then you're already, Wait, have I got his name wrong? No, that's his name. I'm certain that that's his name. He admittedly wasn't around for very long. In Hardcore Heroes. Yeah, right, the dwarf. Thank you, Gerald. Yeah, it was south of Shirebrook Reindeer, that's true, but it's not what I'm looking for. The name of the area. Shirebrook Forest? No. Dear, why have I come up with a question that's too hard? The mining village, Whiteshore? No. It wasn't Whiteshore. It's close to, on the way to Whiteshore. It's along the eastern coast of the Shadow Mountains on the way to Whiteshore. What was the name of the area that he died in, is the question. He did die on a cliffside. At the edge of a wood. Okay. It was called the something wood. What was it called? The Goblin Wood. Wes. Legend. You were so close, guys. You were so close. William. Alright. Maybe grow strong and wise. Alright. What do you guys think? Oh, let's see if we can holy war these people. How does that work? Oh, my army's erased. Disband my armies. So I can holy war for a whole kingdom. Cost me 750 piety. I can also raid for captives. Primary goal of raiding captives is to do battle and capture prisoners, with either side able to get enough war score through combat to win without ever having to siege. At the end of the war, if the victor, including the defender, follows a faith practicing human sacrifice, then they will take several prisoners from the court of the loser. If both main combatants in a raid for captives follow the same faith, then the war is considered sacred, meaning that the loser still receives reduced piety even in defeat. That's pretty cool. You cannot conduct a raid for captives if you have any prisoners obtained through winning a raid for captives in your dungeon. So, we can now holy war for an entire kingdom, which is pretty great. So, I guess we could take all of this. But, is it only one per lifetime again? The holy war. Yeah. So I guess we've got 2 kingdom invasions per lifetime, plus the subjugate. So we can kind of take, like, a lot of land in one lifetime. But, okay. So, I've no doubt... What is going on? This is all Scotland. I've got no doubt that we could easily unite Africa if we kept playing. You can do Jeeves, but you should probably note that it was a post on the CK3 Reddit that gave me the idea to do it, so... Maybe, I don't know if I should acknowledge that or something. It was just a post, a guy take a screenshot of the eat the Pope thing. So I was going to say, should we carry on and try and unite Africa, or should we just start a new game? Maybe a feudal game. I had an idea of playing in 1066 as... So if we look at Dynasty here, houses. I guess they're already all gone. No, these guys here. There's this house called the Carlings, and in 867 they basically own the entirety of Europe, and they're one of the most successful dynasties of all time. But if you play in 1066, there's a single French count who is the last remaining Carling in the whole world, who is a lord. And I had an idea of maybe playing as the last Carling and trying to sort of bring the dynasty back to greatness. Yeah, but we've already used... We're not an Iron Man, so we can't do the... We can't do the achievement. And I think it'd be nice to play feudal. Like the whole like just invade anywhere we want thing was a little bit too easy. You did the last calling as well, Pashmash. Where's the... I don't see the polar reindeer. Where is it? Top of chat. Oh, I see, yeah. Alright, nice. Okay, well, it's 90%, so let's do it. Alright, well, so... I think we won. We had the Pope. That's kind of what we were going for. We definitely could have united Africa. We'd just be here for another 2 weeks, so... Let's exit to menu. There's a decision to unite Carolinian lands. Oh, that's cool. Nice, okay. Alright. So, we're playing 1066 as any ruler. Do you remember what the name of the county is in? Yeah, we can do it. We'll do Iron Man this time. Somebody has clipped it, Steelfy Doge. So he's up here in France somewhere, right? Vermandois, that's it, isn't it? House Capet, oh, that's the king. Count Herbert. Yes, House Colin, this is him. Lustful, arrogant, temperate, cynical. Create a highlight. Good idea, yeah. I mean, I guess clip it the best way you can. Because I guess maybe post it on some subreddit or something. But I'll try and do the other thing that you've said as well. In multiplayer CK2, everyone could... the host could change the speed here. And it doesn't pause when you get notifications. So, you know like how it automatically pauses when I get a pop-up? If you play multiplayer, it doesn't do that. You can pause yourself, but anyone can unpause, and if everyone pauses when they get a notification, it kind of can get annoying. So the way I've done it in the past, me and Corny have played a lot of CK2 and multiplayer, is we tend to just put it on like 2 speed. Like I was playing on 3 speed for most of that last game. Just put it on 2 speed. That way you can sort of read your notifications as and when they come in. I did have the idea of maybe doing a multiplayer game and having like 5 people in it, and if when we come back to play someone's not there, somebody else can just join in and play as someone else, because there's kind of, you can just join in at any character you want. I'm not sure what would be more enjoyable to people, to watch the multiplayer game or to just watch the single player and be able to like pause and read out the notifications better. There's also just some intrigue stuff that seems like really fucking broken, and if it would happen to you in multiplayer, it would be extremely annoying. Like the claim throne decision that you can do in one of the intrigue trees just seems very stupid. Alright, yeah, I think maybe Magmag's right. Let's just stick to single player. What do you guys think about playing this guy here? I think it'll be quite fun, because we'll be playing, so far, in every playthrough, we've played as an independent count. We were this independent guy in Wales. We were that independent Viking over here. We were an independent count here. This will be our first time playing as a weak vassal in a very strong nation. So our family created the Holy Roman Empire, but now we're reduced to nothing but a lonely count. Alright, I think we're going to do this. There's an achievement. What's the achievement, Cubs? We might as well try and get it if we're doing it. How do I... Achievements available. Does anyone know? Is it just called the Last Calling or something? Do you have to become Holy Roman Empire? Emperor is the last calling. Be the only independent calling to have a landed title. Oh, you could be independent. Okay. Yeah, like that last campaign was fun, but we were just... I mean, look at the starting map. Now, this is in 1066, but it's more or less the same. It was just like easy, like just it was so fractured that it was just war after war after war. All right, let's do this. We've got a son. Count Herbert's son. Alright, let's go. Alright. So this is us in Vermandois on the borders of France. bordered by the Holy Roman Empire, the title of our former ancestors. Well, the former title of our ancestors. To our north is the United Kingdom of England, run by King Harold Godwinson, who is currently being invaded by a French duke named William II. Also, England is defending against Harald Hardrada. Didn't realize that Hardrada must mean hard ruler in Norwegian. Very cool. You look handsome today. Do I? Thank you very much, King Reinhardt. Very nice of you to say so. I appreciate it. Okay, let's take a little bit look closer to home here, though. So inside Vermanoir, we are now feudal in this campaign, so we don't just have a bunch of empty holdings in our counties, which is nice. So we have the Barony of Marl, which has a tax of 1.61, loot of 17, provides me with 300 levies, has a supply limit of 5,000. It's fort level 2. It's got 250 garrison, and it's currently upgraded with a wooden barracks, which gives me an extra 125 levies and increases my heavy infantry and spearman damage. As well as that, we have the Bishopric of Laowen, currently held by Suffragan Bishop Everard of Vermandois. He's a spineless empath, meaning he's craven, impatient, and compassionate, but he is an insightful thinker. He is the bishop of this place. Provides 0.8 in tax, 126 levies, also has a supply limit of 5,000, and has prayer halls, increasing its tax, its control growth, and its piety. And finally, there is the city of Russi, which provides 1.6 in tax, 75 levies, and has guild halls, which increase tax and development growth, and logging camps, which increase tax and reduces building time. Alright, okay, our county, which we got used to doing in the last campaign, is comprised of, or is part of, the Duchy of Valois, which is an extremely large duchy. Holy fuck, look at this. This is nuts. It's got 7 counties in it. Okay, so this is our primary objective, is to steal the Duchy of Valois. That is what we want to do. So let's look at who owns these different parts of the duchy. So we're in Vermandois, up here. There's Amiens, up to the north here, which is held by Count Raoul. He has 2, so he holds Amiens and Senlis here. So Valois and Amiens. This guy's quite strong. We're probably not going to be able to fight him, although he does only have 290 men. Okay, then there's the Count of Clermont, who is a single count. He only has 144 men. And there is the Count of Beaumont, which is owned by the king, so we won't be able to take that. Wait, is that the capital of France there? Ah, shit. So who holds the duchy? Is it the king? No, he doesn't. Okay. He doesn't hold the duchy. It's not yet created. The king could create it, though. And would probably want it. It's 1066, Capola. We've got 264 men, but we've only got 6 marshal here. So the problem we've got is that the king controls the duchy that we want. Or at least he has it for now. Like, we could... If we could get 4 counties before he makes the duchy, we could take it before him. But my fear is that if he makes it, he's going to keep it because it's where his capital is. he's got Beaumont, Brie Francais. He's got all 3 of these here. He's got 3 of these. Does make it harder. I'm still going to try to expand inside Valois, but at some point we might need to like jump ship to Flanders or something like that because the king is going to keep hold of this. Yeah, we can maybe go for Champagne instead. I think it makes roleplay sense for us to want to try and stay within the duchy that we're in, since this is where we have like the most support. It's where we've got like claims. So I think our first target should be this county here, the County of Clermont. There's 1.84, you know, it's got a city, it's the same as ours, so it's got good taxes, but the dude himself only has 144 men. He has children, so we would need to fabricate a claim on here, I think. I don't think there's any way we could declare war on him. Yeah, we don't have a claim. Do we have claims anywhere? We've got no claims. We've got one county. Yeah, the law should allow for intervassal wars. Let's go on realm. Yeah, we're on low crown authority here, so we can do as we want. Only if he gets to high crown authority, vassals cannot wage war against other vassals. Yeah, unless you use a hook on the leash. So we can't. He can't stop us going to war with other vassals right now. All right, let's look at our lifestyle choices here. We've got the learning education. What's our wife like here? 26. We've got a son and a daughter. It would be nice to have a second son. He's already diligent. He's turning out all right here, our son. Who is educating him currently? So on diplomacy, we need to think, what's our plan here? Yeah, we had the Pope, so we decided to start a new game. I would go intrigue, because we've got high intrigue. The only thing is, the claim, like Peshmesh, when you said you did it with intrigue on the first character, you got France. Did you use this trait that allows you to like claim the throne? Where is it? Oh, is it in stewardship? Maybe it is. Meritocracy, top administration. God, it's not even... Wow. It seems crazy. Oh, maybe we can go for intrigue then. So, this is the torturer angle. Let's look at what kind of guy we are here. We're lustful, arrogant, and temperate. I don't think this is the kind of guy who's like a torturer. What's up, Titan Order? Thanks for stopping by. So, this seducer, and we are lustful, so it's not the worst idea. What could this get us? Increased fertility, seduction power, removes attraction penalties, seduction chance, removes tier differences, removes incestuous penalty. God, can only critically fail. Lovers are less likely to do murder schemes, seduction chance. I just don't know, like, how useful that is, really. Yeah, exactly. But Schemer, on the other hand, we can fabricate a hook. That'll definitely be useful. We can increase our find secret speed. We can disrupt schemes better. We can have murder scheme power increases. We can kidnap people. I'm not going to use the kidnap things like cheese wars. That seems a little bit... I don't know, it seems a little bit unfair. Yeah, this reduces enemy hostile schemes. Increases our hostile schemes. This lets us do 2 schemes at once. And then Schema gets us +5 intrigue and more scheme power. This feels like the way to go. So why don't we... Let's do Schema and go along here. So agent acceptance +10, intrigue +3. Let's do this. Skullduggery focus. Yeah, Lord Constantine. That's what I was... I don't know if we've watched the same video, but it seems kind of broken to me. Yeah, I agree. Cubs96 says that the QA... feels like the QA team didn't test a lot of stuff to see how broken it can be. I agree. There seems to be some stuff that's just too broken. Too powerful. Like Tribes seem. Tribes seem too powerful. Because there's a lot of people complaining that the power drop from going tribal to feudal isn't it's like too much, like being feudal's not good enough. But I think it's more that just being tribal is too powerful. Like we just shouldn't have had as many men or gold as we did, and then it would lessen the drop when you convert to feudal, and it would also like because in reality, why would we ever have converted to feudalism? We would have just stayed tribal and had 40,000 men, just destroyed everybody. Oh yeah, change the Twitch title. Okay. Thank you, Reindeer. Let me see if we know how to do that. Because there's a very good chance that we don't know how to do that. And we forgot how to do that. Let's see here. Stream manager. That's not what we're looking for. Community, no. Content. You can do title. Oh, okay. Fancy over here. Let's see. Title. What should we have? The Last Calling. Re-establishing the Calling dynasty. The Last Calling in the shop. I quite like that. That's quite good, actually. The Last Calling in the Alfie. No, because nobody knows what an Alfie is, do they? Last Calling on the shelf. Sorry, BB Gunners. Did that work? I feel like that didn't work. Okay, we're gonna keep going until we work out how to do it here. Stream manager. I feel like this should be the way, no? Like, apparently not. Community, content, preferences, channel. Here we go. Channel. Channel. Chat rules here. We should think of some chat rules. I'm not sure what our chat rules would be. But, you know, we should think of some. Username, display name, bio. Recently streamed games. I've got to this before. It can't be that fucking hard. God damn. This is why Destiny's so smart. Settings. You know, we've done it once before. Only the chat ruler can change chat rules. The first purple button on the stream manager. Edit stream info. It was right there. Who's this? Who said this? Cubs. Okay, I will remember this, Cubs96. Well done. Alright, I think we did it. Did we do it? We did it. Would highly recommend this. What is it like? Twitch bot. Why is it like a moderator or something? Have you found out about the retroactive cheating where the game bends time and space to make a child not your real heir, sometimes with their real dad being younger than they are? No, I've not seen that. Feudal themed channel points, etc. would be good. Like, do you mean like Baron, Count, Duke, King, Emperor? My life's already easy, light. I mean, what do? I don't do anything difficult. Alright. Okay, so we've chosen our lifestyle focus. Let's have a little look at our council. So we've got a wife here who's good at intrigue, so let's definitely switch her over to court intrigue. Which helps a great deal. Unfortunately, we can't switch our bishop out, and we need him to fabricate claims. So we are going to fabricate a claim on Clermont, or Clermont, as it is. Clermont. Ah, bonjour. Je m'appelle Herbert Vermandois. I would very much like you to fabricate a claim on the county of Clermont, Monsieur Suffragant. We could do this all day. I can do a French accent. It is flawless, Gerald. I hope you're not joking, because it is actually flawless. Alright, we're going to do foreign affairs. Well, we've got a better chancellor than Pierre. Yeah, what kind of name is that? Pierre. That's Bouchard. Seems like a better chancellor. That's 10 gold to recruit Bouchard. Nah. Nah. Do we have a better steward? Our court is quite small. There's literally 3 people. There's Pierre, our brother. There's Ued, our brother. And there's Geoffrey, our knight. He's... none of them. Oh my god. These people are terrible. Can we not have our wife as our... Honestly, it's sorry states in Vermandois right now. Stream goals. Dare me to do the whole stream with a French accent. Alright, maybe. Maybe. I will think about it. Feels good, man. Oh, Cubs, are you French? Nice one, my dude. My dad's French, which you might already know. He's from Roubaix, near Lille. But I don't know... because the borders are different. I guess that's like over here somewhere. No, that's Cologne, so it's not far. It's by Belgium, right? There's Bruges, so... is it in Amiens? Is it over here somewhere? Lille? Rouen? Moving to the UK to with your girlfriend. Nice. And that sexy British girlfriend, Cubs. I like it. Where'd she live? Waterloo region. Norfolk. Nice, okay. Guys, somebody tell me where Roubaix is in France. Wait, let's just... what? This is something that we can work out ourselves. Or Lille, even. I'm going to look at Google Maps here. I'm going to do a little bit of a big brain time. Alright. So, it's like if you draw a line from London to the end of England, it's like there. Right? It's like in Flanders. It's up here. We've got Bologna. Lille! There it is. This is where my dad's from. We will capture it. And we will slay everyone there. Brain blast. Yeah, big brain blasts. Okay. So, we're going to fabricate a claim on Clermont. Meanwhile, our Chancellor here will work on foreign affairs because domestically we haven't really got any problems. We can increase development by 1. Development's currently 14. Or we could get increased taxes. I think, like, increasing taxes by 4% is, like, not a big deal. This will take... Like, this will take a long 11 years, but at least it'll be... Like, I feel like we're gonna notice the development more than we are 4% taxes, basically. Six years long distance, man. Holy shit. You've never met her? Have you met her? Is that what you're saying? Never did, we met online. No, we've seen each other in person for the past few years. Okay, good. I was going to say, like, moving country to live with someone that you've never met. The Kingdom of Sexy French Champions. Oh, it's Chris. What's up, Chris? Exactly. That's where all about... Oh, the county's even called Lille. Fantastic. Somebody link the Pope clip so Chris can see it. Alright, our Marshal... 5% troops on 250 men is like literally 12 or 13 men. Or we can train our commanders. I feel like training our commanders is going to be a better use of his time. And he is going to be finding secrets. Let's find secrets. She's not good enough to find secrets on our liege. So maybe we should find secrets on this guy who has these two counties. These two counties, Amiens and Valois. This guy, Count Raoul. Okay, why some of these yellow? So it's got 12.2 progress. It's got an 11, 17. This would have... Does anyone know why some of these are yellow? Your liege, penalty to progress. Independent ruler. Maybe that's why. So this is our liege, and these are just other vassals. These are independent rulers here. Okay. So we want to do the Count of Valois. I'll find secrets on Count Valois. What else do we want to do with this guy? Who's his heir? We're married to his daughter. Which means his heir... Okay, his heir is our brother-in-law. But... his wife is 34. If we can kill Simon de Vexin-Amiens, if we can kill this guy, our wife will be the heir to one of these counties at least. Meaning that our son will be in line after that to inherit that second county. So I think we want to murder his son here. we will see him dead. Let's look at our plot here. So we're on 20% with a 35% success chance, so it's not good. Given that this guy is our father-in-law. However, perhaps we can... So this must be a spy master. We need to get a hook on this guy. So actually, for now, what we should do is keep an eye on him. Let's mark this guy as special interest. The Mayor of Crepey. I'm going to try and get a hook on him so we can force him to join the scheme and murder this brother. Yeah, we're going to make use of this pinned characters thing this time, now that it's a little bit more important for us to keep an eye on what's going on. So this is our king here. I'm going to pin him too. And then there's the guy that we're declaring war on. His heir is just his son. We'll pin him as well. The way you say French names gives me life. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, Chris, stuff got real. But, you know, that was the goal. What do you expect? These fucking northern bastards, European scumbags, they treated us all like, you know, African, heathen, tribal. Didn't think that we were advanced enough because we didn't live in castles and have churches and all that. Well, no. Now who's not advanced? When you're standing in the Great Hall of Udalan, literally roasting alive, while the High King carves off morsels of flesh from your tender, juicy calves. It's not creepy, Anaya, it's creepy. I wish it showed levy and taxes as well, but it does if you hover over it. 303, 1.5, so that's not too bad. Alright, what else have we got to do? We've done all the lifestyle, we haven't got a scheme going yet. We're gonna wait till we get our first lifestyle point and then we're gonna get the, let's sway the king for now. It seems like wise. We can't sway the king, apparently. So, what we should do is try and make an alliance with a nearby ruler. We might actually be allied with that other guy. Are we? Doesn't look like we are, but could we not form an alliance with him? Negotiate alliance here. Yeah. Alright, so we'll get an alliance with him, which means that when we do get the claim here, we should be very easily able to destroy it. And we're not planning to take his counties through force. We're planning to take them through inheritance. I don't think we need to sell our daughter yet. Because we've got an alliance with this two-count duke here. This two-county count who will help us in the war. We do have a 4-year-old daughter, but let's leave her for now. She'll be okay for now. So, got more viewers again today. Last time we streamed, we only had like 80 viewers, and I wasn't sure why. Maybe it was just because like Destiny, Mutant, and Koibu was streaming or something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, our heir. Right, let's see. So, what do we want our heir to be? He's diligent, which is just great. And he's currently curious, which is diplomacy and learning. Why don't we have him be diplomatically good and go for that Augustus tree that we did on Nambari II? That seemed like a really powerful tree. And we can start off diplomacy and then maybe switch into martial, switch into stewardship. What I'd like to do is, when we get our first duchy, is like start... like, have at least one stewardship character where we just make loads of gold and, like, upgrade the settlements loads. August is better for tribal. Yeah, maybe. So maybe we should do stewardship on this guy, then. I mean, this just does diplomacy and learning. But... We could do stewardship. Let's take diplomacy. Alright, we need a ward for him. There's no one good, right? There's our spy master here, who's 15 stewardship. But she's, sorry, 15 diplomacy. So she would be not bad. Does anyone know if it works like in CK2, where like the education trait of the educator is the main driving factor in how good the education of the child turns out? Friendship is a good way to convince skilled people to join court. Yeah, fresh starts are nice. Yeah, I agree. We definitely played that Africa game for a little bit too long, but I had a goal in mind. I just wanted to get there. Is friendship one of the trees? Is that what you're saying in diplomacy? Not sure what you mean. Ah, Chris, thanks for gifting the sub, my dude. You could just sub yourself, you know. You know, if you've got Twitch Prime, if you've got Amazon Prime, Chris, you might as well just throw that subscription over here. I know you're not watching any other streamers. I'll take that 250, thanks. Family hierarchy. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. We need a court physician as well. And we probably should invite knights, but we currently don't have any... Our champions are not great, and it's currently like our entire court that is our knights. So I want to invite knights, we just don't have enough gold to pay for them right now. High values in the stat is twice as important as the learning stat. Okay. So I think she is a good educator for our son here, so let's do that. We've got our spy master. So we'll make her like us more, which makes her less likely to join plots against us, so it's all pretty good. Okay, child educated. What's this? Fabricating claims. Yeah, I understand about that. Thank you. Yeah, we've got too few knights, and we've got family members that can be married, so our brother here needs a wife. Okay. Alliance power? Let's see. Who could we marry our brother to? Who are these people? House Normandy. I mean, they're about to be the kings of England, right? So, she seems like a very good person to be engaged to. So, let's marry her. That seems like a good idea. This gets us an alliance with England, or soon to be England. Alright, good. And Pierre here. Who else can Pierre marry? So Prince Bledin of Wales. Right, yeah, so they're Welsh. This is a French duke here. She's 39 though, so that's no good. More Welsh people. Aquitaine there. The Earldom of Herefordshire. The Duchy of Apulia. Salerno. Shropshire County. Okay, so this is mostly people in England. So why don't we go for this this Welsh sort of semi-kingdom over here. He can marry this 17-year-old Welsh girl. Alright. Good. Let's look at our religion here. Favor is at 50%. Okay, we've got armed pilgrimage. Costs less to declare holy wars. Yeah, okay, so the Pope can declare holy wars. We can seek indulgences from the head of faith to pay gold in exchange for piety. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Gain forgiveness, but also people can be excommunicated. Honest is a virtue, deceitful is a sin, and monasticism, courtiers can take the vows to become a monk. Okay, so our virtues are chaste, temperate, honest, compassionate, and forgiving. God, Christianity is such a boring religion. Sins are lustful, gluttonous, deceitful, sadistic, and vengeful. So I don't think that we're particularly religious. Pope's rich already. Yeah, some sort of corruption mechanic or something, peshmesh. See you later, Wes. Thanks for watching. Yeah, keep on eating Supreme Montage. I like it. Yeah, unfortunately, there's only so many head of faiths that you can eat. And, you know, once you've had one Pope, it'll kind of taste the same. What's this? Suggestions, current situation. Oh, no. Don't need to do that. Alright, I think we can gingerly unpause. We're going to put it down to 2. And we're just gonna see what happens here. I've grown used to the map mode. I like how it's sort of like automatic. Alright, so our marriages have gone through. We've got an alliance with the Count of Valois here. We've got our alliance with Duke of Normandy. And our alliance with the Welsh guy. Alright, we're being called into war here for England, which we will accept because he's probably going to win with or without us. I don't think we're not going to send our men because I'm not sure our 260 men are really going to swing it for him. Instead, we're just going to slowly work on our schemes here. We're fabricating a claim on Clermont. Ideally, we could do with some better councillors. The one that we really want to better on is our priest here, our bishop, but we can't replace them because of our religion. So, excuse me. Oh, we're kind of stuck with the guy we've got here. The best thing to do when assisting in war is ignoring the objective and looting the adjacent baronies. Yeah, that's probably a good point. I mean, that's a good point. Maybe we could just, like, go over to Kent and loot Dover. It's 26 gold in Dover. 64 gold in Canterbury. Hold up. 64 gold. Let's just see what we can do here. Let's raise our men. Here they are. The legend of Valmondois. The legendary French warriors. Let's walk to Calais here. Like so many will in the future. We're going to go camp out in Calais. And siege Dover. Race mode. I just realised we meant the education. The Guardian's education trait only matters for stats. Main stat is important. Followed by learning. Secret modifier though. Genius, intelligent, quick. Blow those out of the water because they get a secret modifier making the best guardians. Oh, very cool. Raise the white flags. Alright, somebody time out Cupola for 5 seconds. Alright. The allies are here, so hopefully we're not going to get ganked on our way to loot Canterbury here. Oh, this is glorious. It's glorious. It's going to cost us 3 gold. It takes a long time to cross the channel here. Nice one, reindeer. That'll teach him. You deleted 10 messages. What happened? Oh, did he delete all his old messages? Oh, I feel bad now. Every nook and cranny. A dark night can truly make the shadows in my castle's hallway come alive. The perceived risk for unsanctioned visitors rise ever higher for every unguarded corner spotted. If I alone can see this many faults, imagine what more people with a similar perspective could do. I will hire a group of discreet agents. Losing 50 gold. Yeah, I'm not doing that. My perspective alone is enough. Gain +1 fort level and garrison size +10% for 10 years. I'll take it. I don't want to spend 50 gold because, well, I mean, we're kind of coming over here just for 60 gold, so wasting it all on a random event. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get this 60 gold, and then we're going to use that to invite knights and improve our knights. Oh, reindeer, that's it. That's the typical defences now. I was only following orders. Don't blame me for this. You did what you did. Why are we not sieging Canterbury? Tell me why. It's only got 131 levies. We should be able to siege it. Oh, shit. Okay. Nothing to do with us. Don't mind me. We haven't got enough men to siege this here. Oh, we're literally 4 men short. Are you joking? No! Our troops! Duke William! Wait, no! What do we do? Do we join the fray? Yeah, we don't have the raid mechanics, so we can't do it. I guess we can't do it. There's only one thing for it. We don't want to join at the last minute here. But I'm hoping that these soldiers will come here next. Fight! To the last man! For France! Our knight was maimed. Oh, brother, no! Our other knight was killed. Oh, God. We've just lost both of our brothers, have we? Oh, no. Okay, I think they're okay. But maybe that was England's knights. Perhaps that was England's knights. Alright, it's time for us to go home. It's time for us to go home. We've done our job here. We've aided. I mean, he can't say that we didn't help, because we sent all of our men. Like, we sent our brothers, our best champions into the fight for the main battle of the war. I think that's good. We've fulfilled our duty there. No, our brothers aren't dead. Our brothers aren't dead. Pierre lives. Oh, glorious Chancellor Pierre. Pierre. Wait, I thought we were stopping this murder plot. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route out of Count Raoul's castle. Should anything go wrong, a detailed map of the local plains with all its hidden paths and caves would be an invaluable resource. So I could pay 15 gold for map surroundings, but I think that we're just planning to... we're just abandoning this plot. Right? I thought we already did. Yeah. Okay, we got some upgrades, some things happening here. So, Prince Archbishop, this is a duke title for a priest, has been exposed, damaging Catholicism's fervour. And the County of Vermandois has gained mismanaged population. 40 popular opinion for 5 years due to our poor stewardship. Nice one, brother. Is Nick multilingual? Well, what do you think? Listen to this. Ah, bonjour. Je m'appelle Count Herbert of Vermandois. I am the greatest count that ever did live. The last calling. So yeah, extremely multilingual. What a cultured Brit. British people only speak one language because the reason people learn a second language is to speak English, right? But I already do, so. Our little our fabricate claim is ticking along here. It's almost at 50, which is good. We could do with the gold. It would be nice to make some gold, but there's not really any good ways. So King Eric has joined the side of Norway here. So Sweden has joined Norway's side in the war against England. Our men are still here though. Although England does have 4,500 men there, but we've got more than that. We're kind of relying on William to win this war, because then he'll be a very powerful ally for us. How's the king doing? He's still got these 3 counties in here, has he? Yeah. Here's our 150 men, which we're going to walk down here to disband. Okay, look. Looks like we're winning this war big time over here now. If we could just capture the king, the war would be over. Okay, no. But, you know, another 10% there. Disband your men, gain more gold. Yeah, I can't disband them until they get back to a friendly area. I don't need French lessons, Capolina. How dare you? How dare you? So, do we invite champions and spend the gold on that, or do we wait to spend the gold on the fabricate claim? I think we wait, because we should be able to beat this guy without it having better champions here. We could recruit this guy for 10 gold. He's only got one prowess, but it's not the end of the world. You know, once we get the claim, we can invite the knights to buy any that we can afford after that. Seems like a good idea. So this guy's liege is the king. So is ours, so yeah, we can declare war on him. So, it's nice to have nothing to do again. It was getting kind of crazy down in Africa there. There was like always something going on. How's Udalan doing? Jamanatigi. You know. He's got 15 martial. He's not doing bad. Hire the silver medalists instead of the champions. Yes. That would be cheaper. Alright, we're working on our lifestyle focus here. So we've got all the tribal era innovations here, very nice. We've got early medieval. So we can't control this, the Duke of Champagne controls this. And he's currently working on communal government. Counties now reach the maximum existing development penalty at 35 development. Cool. We've already got hereditary rule here. So I believe that means that in theory we could change this to primogeniture. God, you know what? This is so much better than in CK2. Like in CK2, it would give like -30 with every vassal. And we don't have the primogeniture innovation. So we do high partition. Under high partition, the lion's share of titles will go to your heir. The rest will be divided by 2. Okay. So we need heraldry for that. Which I assume is like next level, is it? Civic. Cultural. Is it late medieval? High medieval. Where is heraldry? Bailiffs. Communal government. Oh, communal government. No need to tell Destiny. A cannibalism arc. No lights. I won't convince them to do that. Well, awful good, remember. Where is previous one under civic? High medieval under civic. Heraldry. Okay, so actually we're stuck with partition for a long time. Alright, fine. Same as before, same as before. We could increase to limited crown authority. Let's do that. Because there's no need not to. Okay. Greetings, Count Hebert of Vermandois. I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the county of Clermont. All that is missing is one little bribe. 96 gold. Oh, God. Good night, Gerald. Sleep well. I'm not sure we can really afford to be 50 gold in debt. Now, we will make some gold when we loot here. This is worth 27. This is worth 22. It's worth 13. So in theory, we can get out of debt, but can we still raise our army if we're bankrupt? Can't start the war in debt, yeah. So no, we're gonna have to wait on this. Just get it next time round. We've got to make some money here. None of these things get us any money. In fact, they all cost money. Can we ask El Papi for some money? El Papi, please. No. Wait. Ask for gold. -2 here. And you need 250 piety. Okay. Who should we sway? We're allies with this guy. We can't sway the king, right? Okay, we can sway the king. 33% chance. So let's try that. You know, it's a third chance. He will not accept. Would the Pope give us a claim here? -16. Norman conquest of England. We won. Good job. So, our ally is now the King of England. How did he do? It looks like he's wounded. He's done well, though. William the Conqueror. 22 out of 6 domain holdings. Maybe we should increase taxes instead, then. Okay, we've got a better... We could pay 10 gold to recruit this guy as our steward. He's only 1 higher. Let's switch to this gain taxes, because there's just a chance that this will give us like a windfall of like 50 gold, so... That is nice. Rome gives us +1 stewardship, that's nice. William is a bit underwhelming. I mean, 19 Marshal. Oh, William the Conqueror. I don't know, man. 19 Marshal's pretty good. I don't know. Was he known to be like a fantastic fighter? Not something that I ever heard of him, but perhaps he was. Excuse me. Oh, I'm tired today. A brilliant tactician, sure. HRE taking a bite out of France. Are we at war with them? No, we're not at war. Oh, we are now. The king has just declared war on him. For the county of Bar. Oh, which is near us, so... Okay, let's just stay out of this. Because there's a chance that he'll come and siege us here, which would really fucking suck. Is he trying to finish the duchy here? Yeah. See you later, Capola. Thanks for watching. Of course I forgive you, don't worry. You can bump the speed. Yeah, I could bump the speed. Kind of like the chillness, though. You can designate a guardian for Adele, our daughter here. 5 marshal, wow. Just greedy, honest, arbitrary, and bossy. It's probably not stewardship, because it's not appropriate for a girl of her age to be playing with swords. So we've got our courtier here. No, I think we'll do it ourselves. Alright, our spouse gained scheming expertise, giving her +1. We're on 65 gold here. Alright, we'll increase it 1. Who are these guys here? First Army of Leon. What's this? A stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege. My guards inform me. The man bows deeply. My name is Vikantas, your highness. I have travelled far and wide and seen many things, but my family and I are weary of the road. If you allow us to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. Okay, well, you know, you're not exactly great. But Embrace Gardens, this will be your home. You will get a weak hook. He becomes your courtier. Gain 20 opinion. Converts to Catholicism. The more the merrier. You gain a strong hook. He becomes your courtier. He gains 50 opinion of you. The bishop is upset. And he stops endorsing us, so that's not good. We have no room for the likes of you. No immediate effects. Okay. Embrace Gardens, this will be your home. See you later, Peshmesh. So guys, pretty exciting. If it works the same as becoming affiliate, i.e. there's just like a series of things that you have to do, I should make partner after this stream. It has come to my attention that your suffragan bishop, Evar Evrar, is working to fabricate a spurious claim on the county of Clermont. Yes, I implore you to remember that you are a count by right, not by greed. Sorry, who are you? My vassal. Learn your place, Mere Jacques. You are nobody. What's this army doing here? Yeah, I sort of read that it's manually approved, but I guess they should at least be notified of my stream after today. Thank you, Greg. Didn't know you were in here. They shall decline at their peril. Yes, unless they want to be eaten. I think you actually have to apply it. Well, that's what I read online as well, but the way it looks on my dashboard makes it look like it's going to happen automatically. But I guess we'll see after this. Ah. My suffragan bishop, Evrar, has received a significant donation of gold from the estate of a wealthy but childless landholder, now deceased. He claims the departed lived a very frugal and pious life and wished for the gold to go where it could do good. Suffragan Bishop Evrar insists that I receive part of the donation, as I am a paragon of Catholicism in Vermandois. A tempting offer indeed. I promise the gold will serve the realm. I get 50 gold. This Baragon deserves the entire donation. Gains 75 gold, but he starts disliking us, and it costs us 50 piety, and we gain stress. Please, give it to the poor in my name. You gain 250 piety. So this piety may help us. I'm not sure if Destiny has too many good relations at Twitch anymore, does he? Maybe he does. So we could take the piety, and then we would be able to afford to ask the Pope for a claim, I think. If he liked us enough. Or we could just take the gold and buy it ourselves. I think I just take the gold. Yeah? I don't know, Chris. You should be able to use the sub on my channel. I'm not sure why. Wait, you already subbed? I know you're just a moderator. I don't know. Maybe someone can help you. I'm not exactly... I don't think I've ever subscribed to an affiliate before. A filthy affiliate. Is that all I am to you? Okay, we're going to take the 50 gold here. Because who doesn't like shiny gold coins? I certainly do. Alright, we can afford to do this next time now. Please don't siege us. Please don't siege us. Go away. Go away, you Spanish dogs. Leave this place. Thank you. It did get me thinking. I got a lot of friends who don't watch Twitch who do have Amazon Prime. What's up, Peppy Hands? Cos? The Africa playthrough ended. Reindeer is linked to the click feed there. What kind of breed of dogs are the Spanish? That's a good point. What kind of dogs are the Spanish? Jack Russells, maybe? Ah, a lifestyle perk. So, truth is relative. Fabricate hook schemes. Find secrets may also fabricate hooks. Very good. Right. Now, we were going to try and get a hook on this guy's mare, right? It was like... this guy, right? The mayor of Crepey. Crepey. %. So I guess that's not going to work, but what can we do to help it here? Okay, we're going to try and sway King Philip soon. He is a spy master is the problem. That's taken -50 off us, so maybe we don't try on him. What about this guy's wife? Or even his son's wife? His son's not married. We could fabricate a hook on Count Raoul and have him join the scheme. He won't join a scheme to kill his own son, though. That doesn't make sense. His son doesn't have any land, so he doesn't have any courtiers. Right, so let's go back on the murder plot here. Oh, we can't until another 8 years now. Shit, I should not have cancelled it. Fuck. Okay, let's do something else then. Let's fabricate a hook on the king. I'm already scheming against him. Okay, let's wait for our other scheme to finish then. Small molossus dogs. You found an arbitrage strategy with a credit card offer. Yeah, I mean, those kind of things, if they work at all, which they probably don't, they probably only work for, like, a small amount of money. Alright, we're almost got our fabricated claim again here. This army running around is kind of upsetting though, because if it just runs into us, it's going to crush our whole war. Okay, King Philip has been swayed. That's very good. So let's cancel our scheme to sway him. And try and fabricate a hook on him instead. 51% chance, 61% secrecy. Let's do this. Can't bring any agents in on this. Alright. They were offering 4% cashback. And I was like, why didn't I just purchase gift cards? And pay off the credit cards. The 3% charge being on the credit card. Okay, here we go. 96 gold. Alright. He's got 286 men now. Oh, he's got light footmen. Fuck! We didn't get any men at arms. Damn it. We can't afford any. Oh, he's gonna crush us now. Wait, no. We've got our buddy. We've got England. Okay. Task finished. Alliance expired with Raoul's dead. How did Raoul die? Slain in battle by the Count of Leon. Shit. Alright, so this guy is now in charge. We need this guy to die. Oh, now he's got another brother. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's murder this child first. We need this guy to die. Let's murder this child. We might need to save up gold and build our own men-at-arms. The stress. We can live with the stress, right? Why would we get stressed? Because we're temperate. Did it say we got stress? Killing me before he makes an heir. Yeah, but because we cancelled this scheme before, we can't do it for another 7 years, so we're kind of fucked. He's not married, though, for some reason. We would press our wife's claims on Valois. Well, he's got more men than us. Killing a child gives you stress regardless. Well, so be it. Can we rely on England? He's still fighting Harold Hardrada. I would like to see the war with Harold end before starting this war. Because we're no longer allied with him. We might be able to make one. Negotiate an alliance here. Okay, maybe if we can negotiate an alliance with him. This guy. And this guy. We can probably just gang rape Clermont here. Alright, let's cancel the scheme. You know what? This kid's our ally. Their realm is split here. It's not so bad. So, now we've got an alliance with Valois, an alliance with Amiens, an alliance with England, and an alliance with Wales. So, this guy has no alliances. So, I think we should just be able to steal this. Vastly inferior. 100 prestige. Yeah, the goal is to... I guess, like, reunite the lands of the Holy Roman Empire. Unite France with the Holy Roman Empire and be the Holy Roman Emperor. We are the last member of House Carling. Previously owned all of Europe. We are now the only one left. So the goal is to basically restore House Carling to greatness. See you later, like, good luck in your class. So we just need our allies to raise their troops here. We're just waiting for our buddies here. Do I have to raise my armies first? Oh, we haven't invited them in yet, that's why. Alright, so we want to bring you in and you in. That should be enough. Alright, here we go. It's 2,400 men there. Okay, the Holy Roman Emperor has just killed all his army. Let's just leave so we don't get caught up in that. Nice one. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Wait, now he's sieging us. This is not what we want. King Philippe, help us. Please, King Philippe. Alright, our old wife is pregnant. Yeah, it was a freebie, but now he's sieging us. Is he there? He's in Clermont now, he's here, okay. Alright, he stopped the siege. Whew, thank God. Thank God for that. That was a close one. No, he's coming back. He's coming back. What's your problem? Who is this? Duke Vratislav. Check. He's leaving again. Thank God. Oh, here's the king. Get him, king. Get him. Oof, we're almost losing this war here. And this war. If we keep losing land to the HRA, it's bad for us because we're on the border here, so it's only a matter of time before he comes for us. Okay, our war is almost over here. We are soon to be the Count of Clermont. King Philippe. Okay. And then we've got to work out where's left because the king kind of holds everything out here. King Philippe. King Philippe. Alright, we got his heir. We can ransom his heir because the war score should be 100% just on occupation, yeah. So let's do that. We'll ransom his heir here for 10 gold. Alright, well, we're not barbarians, we will ransom him. Alright, my son. Praise St. Bridget. Alex Adel has given birth to a perfect little son. Will you become my child? And what shall I call you? A good French name. Geoffrey. Jacques. Thierry. Mathieu. Adalbert. Manasseh. Jasper. Alderic. Heli. Rubao. Pierre. Alright. Chat. We need... Are we doing chat names here? Or are we... Are we doing some... renaming after people from the shows and stuff? What do you guys think? Oh, God. I'm tired. What do you guys think? You want chat names again? Mix and match. We did eat the Pope. Someone link him. Mix and match. Alright, well, we will name our first son here. After our ally. Wait, this isn't our heir, though, is it? This isn't our heir, so we can do a chat name for this one. Should make a channel points reward to name people. That's a good idea. I would need to look into that. Someone link the Pope clip to Skeletor. Or Sans the Skeletor. Or Skeletore, as it might be, I'm not sure. We need a question. We need a question. Harambe. No, we need a D&D question that we can ask that would allow the first person to get it right to name the child. Cheers, Cubs. Okay. I need to look something up first. Let's just get the... So where are we here? Which... Is it about this one? No. This one? No. Alright. Yes. So. Even you can answer this, Greg, if you're still here. Which episode of Hardcore Heroes did Kroak die? Spoilers. Reindeer with the 13. Wow. Reindeer, you've got it. Okay, Reindeer. As a moderator and a founder, I expect a good name here. What do you want? Reindeer is fine again. Okay. I kind of want to do, like, an accent. Can we do... We can. So what's the alt code for an accent to do? Is there any French people in the alt 0201? No, that's a capital. I want a lower one. I feel like someone in chat will know this. There's got to be some French person who has this, like, keyboard. Can I just copy and paste that from the chat, do you reckon? The French word for reindeer better. René. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Ren. May you grow to be strong and wise. Ren. Okay, he accepts the ransom, and then we'll ransom this other child here. Alright, good. Gets us... Alright, we've made gold off that. We've made a lot of gold. Now we can Let's get a men-at-arms regiment. So it looks like most people are getting light footmen again, so I think we just want to go with bowmen, right? They counter skirmishes, they're good in hills, forests, which is like a lot around here, so let's get ourselves some bowmen. Let's stand our army down. Let's end the war here. Alright, we now have 2 counties. Okay, so unfortunately for our allies here, we need their counties in order to usurp the duchy before the king. But we have just allied with them, which we needed to do in order to... So we're back to killing this kid, because that will break the alliance. But we can't, because of the same mistake we made last time. God damn it. So we can't do anything for 6 years. We're just gonna chill. We can maybe request a claim on one of these. Declaring law will break the alliance. We don't want to do that with our wife, but if we did have a claim from the Pope, we could. We can almost do this. We just need the Pope to like us a little bit more. You have virtuous traits, you have sinful traits. Because he's a child, he's more likely to do this. We just need to get the Pope to like us. We just need to sway El Papi here. Can we do something with our religious relations? Gives us piety, Catholic theocratic ruler opinion. +3. I built a lot of hunting grounds and I made light cavalry. That's cool. Yeah, I will start building up the province. I think I want to try and get the duchy before I do that. That way we can avoid Confederate partition. Heresy, Cathars and Somogy. Duke Antil of Somogy, which is, you know, where? Okay, it's in, you know, what, Croatia? Someplace like that. Having become disillusioned with the teachings of the Catholic priests, the nobles of Somogy no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true. As Cathars, they believe their new faith properly aligns with the will of God, and they are distancing themselves from the former religious institutions. Okay. We do not want to convert, so what twisted mockery of our faith is this? Hungary, sorry, not Croatia. Okay, a bunch of rulers are embracing heresy there. The war with the HRE is almost over. And the king will have to spend a lot of money to apologise for this, unfortunately for him. It looks like we are winning a battle here, though. Count Ulrich was slain. Alright, well. My Marshal, Ude, has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be as of noble stock as you, my brother, but on my name I swear that Aldabar is someone you would want on your side. 9 prowess, 17 Marshal. Very well. Oh, good. This is... He's just done himself out of a job here, our brother, because this guy makes a far better Marshal than you. Okay, this would give us 22% levy size, which is about 50 men. Let's just train commanders for now, but it's not the worst idea in the world. Okay, let's put our spy master on support schemes. We've got a sister-in-law here who's a lot better. Let's get her on the go. On support schemes. We were trying to find secrets on somebody. I guess it went wrong. She's not helping us sway the Pope like that, so let's find secrets on the King. Find secrets in King Philip's court, yeah. That's what we're going to do. Comet sighted. The appearance of a comet in the heavens causes all the mortals to pause. What could this strange apparition mean, wandering across our skies so unexpectedly? Wiser men than I have spent their lifetimes pondering less, but every uppity peasant in Vermandois seems to have their own ill-thought theory. Okay. So, because I'm lustful, I could just say, this is a special night, let's fuck. You gain... So, gain stress or lose stress. That's a lose-lose, because we've currently got no stress. Okay. This is just terrible. So, arrogant, temperate, or lustful? Arrogant. A good omen for the Carlings, I think. Good. The comet terrifies many troublemakers. Tranquility leaving, indeed. Okay, to make King Bishop Alexander of the Papacy more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment on my next missive to court. I will be sure to mention... So, loyal. So he's compassionate, forgiving, and just. So, loyalty and sense of honor, soaring ambition, strength of arm. I feel like he's got two martial. I feel like loyalty is more likely to sway him here. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy. I cannot but help but think we might both benefit from increased communication. Good. Good, Popey. That's what I like to see. We just need to get a little claim on this child's land here. Minus 14 now. My teacher's an 83-year-old Nigerian who talks at 3 words per minute. Wow. That does sound frustrating. So when I was in university, we had this lecturer who did multivariate calculus, and he was Russian, like really, really strong Russian accent. And you just could not understand what the guy was saying 90% of the time. But to make it even more hilarious, his writing was awful as well. So you couldn't read the notes he was writing. And in particular, his I's, C's, and E's literally all looked the same. Which, you can imagine, for multivariate calculus, proved to be quite upsetting. It was basically so difficult to get through that class. Okay, we're being called to war in Wales's claim in Wales. So yeah, sure, we're not going to go. So this war with the HRE is almost over, unfortunately, because we cannot capture because we just cannot siege this. Like, we've won plenty of battles against him. I mean, I'm almost tempted to just raise my own men and siege it. Look, the war, like, it's minus 60% from held objectives, from not holding the objective point. Yeah, I don't know, Bilbo. I mean, the guy was smart, but He's probably some sort of like former Soviet fucking nuclear engineer or some shit. But no good to me. Betrothed can marry. So our daughter can marry sorry. King William's daughter can marry our brother, so yes. Very good. Very good. This should get us some renown here. Maybe not. Okay. Guess it's not matrilineal. No, it should. Well, that's it. Here's our heir here on his stewardship education. He's now got 10 in intrigue. I don't know how that's happened, but maybe we should switch it to intrigue? No, I'm gonna... What's he on now? He's on diplomacy. This is like his second to worst start. And she's... Oh, no, I think it's gonna be... He's just gonna be well balanced. They won. Okay, well, it's fine. I think what happened is the king just lost a lot of gold. Now he's bankrupt for a long time. Don't worry, he's only bankrupt for, you know, 31 years. Okay, intrigue perk. El Papi, please. Oh, we've swayed him. Fantastic. Alright, how does that get us on our quest to request a claim over here? -2. Oh, we're so close. We just need to sway him a little bit more. Are we still swaying him? We should be, right? Yeah. Could we just send him a gift of... Oof, God, he's rich. Okay. Alright, we joined the war. Ally joined the war. Our, this guy... improved. And we swayed the Pope. The King of France. So we get us 0.2 gold a month if we could do that. We could offer him increased levies, which would make no difference. To lower our taxes by 0.2 a month. And that seems like a good deal, right? Yes, I was a math major. Unfortunately. Come on, Popey. These are going to go down over time, so we're going to need to just do one more sway. Or have a better council guy. We could also just be fabricating. We could fabricate on this one and hope for the Pope to come through on this one. Reynald died. Who was this guy again? Oh, he was the guy that we were going to get the hook on, right? No, that was him. Find secrets task. In my work at the court of King Philippe, I have failed to find any secrets his guest Rouge might possess. However, the truth does not have to stop us. It would be simple to make sure... I don't care about... Who is this guy? He's just a guest. could invite knights at this point. Well, we will have to pay for this at some point, but I think we can afford to invite knights. Let's do that. Is there anything else we can do to improve our standing with the Pope? Yeah, he's on foreign affairs, which gets us 0.4 prestige a month. Fellow vassal opinion. Nah. We could try and find secrets in the Pope's court, but... light? Unfortunately, no. I've never used... the only thing that I've ever used for my maths degree is matrix multiplication when I was coding VBA. And that's not even like... That's like early first year stuff. Might even be A level now. I'm not sure. Yeah, domestic affairs is good when you've got other vassals, but like my other vassals are just mares. Like they're literally no threat to me, so there's no real benefit in keeping them sweet. Okay, we've got this guy who is a good knight. Cost me 10 gold. It's worth it. Yeah, that, I know but that's like the only thing I've ever used in my job. I'm sure if you were in a... Like for example, I did a finance module where the whole module was deriving the Black-Scholes equation. And I use the Black-Scholes equation in work, but I don't need to know how to derive it. Yeah, it is lunacy. I know. It literally was a whole module just to derive one formula. She had to do like, is it called Ito's lemma as well? So you had to derive that as well. I was like, yeah. There's 4 ways to do it, is there? Can't say I remember, to be honest. Clermont is actually quite good. It's got 400 troops in there. Or a garrison of 400. Surprised you use it, the assumptions are whack. Yeah. Use it to price derivatives. The only time we really use derivatives is to hedge interest rate exposure within pension schemes. So Black-Scholes can be used to price the interest rate hedges, or to like estimate the change in the value of the hedges when interest rates move around, before we get the pricing from the manager. When the midwife finally exits the birth chamber with a softly crying bundle in her arms, relief washes over me. Then I see the look on her face. I'm sorry, my lord. Lady Alex Adele. Words fail. Oh, no. Alright, we have a son, but our wife is dead, and our son has a lisp. And it's congenital. Fulk Carling. It's a sad day for all men of Vermandois and women. We will mourn our dead. Alright. We need a name for this guy. Let's name him after someone. Stephius. Jacques. Jacques is a good name. That is a good French name. There's no way you learned Black-Scholes derivation in undergrad. Did you get a grad school degree in something? Don't know what you mean, Dragon. It was a third year module. Jacques with an S, yeah, okay. You're right. Such tragic beginnings gain 16 stress. However, with that comes an opportunity to be remarried. So, what do we need? Intrigue is not necessarily working out for us so much here. Diplomacy would be good. That might actually get us somewhere with the Pope. Honest, temperate, forgiving. She might be a good... Oh. Feeble, but intelligent and beautiful. But also a lunatic. Wow. She is a mixed bag. Can you imagine dating her? She's lustful. Wow, okay. She's lustful, stubborn, and wrathful. But she's also a lunatic. Extremely beautiful and extremely intelligent. But she's feeble, so she'd break easily. We have the Pope, Alfredo Linguini. I think I'm going to go for Ender here. She seems pretty good. She's got 22 diplomacy, which will help us with the... I mean, this might even push it over the edge. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets. However, I still believe there is something going on in the shadows. Yeah, if there's anything, we shall find it. Let's keep going with that. I don't think we found a single secret using that since we started playing. Okay, we married her. Now, let's switch her from court intrigue to court politics. Now my diplomacy gives me a general opinion plus 28. Now that's with her. Mine gives me a plus 14. Which, is that enough to have swung the Pope by a few more? Looks like it. Let's see if this works. Yes! We married a good wife, and now the Pope believes in us. Okay. I have pondered your request, and I have decided to recognize your claim on the county of Amiens. As Count Eldebert is a mere child, you are within your right to step in. Okay. So, we can declare war on this guy. We will take this. We'll call our ally in here. Maybe we can't because he's yeah, we can't because it's his brother. We'll call... You do not lead aside. Okay. Okay, our alliance with Count Simon has ended now. It's probably good because he's next on the list. Let's raise our men. Didn't check how many men this baby has. 229, okay. Okay, we've got a good commander here. Hoping that we can just march in and destroy this. Oh, because our wife died, yeah. Okay, our archers are doing well. Oh, it's a massacre. Oh, we wounded someone as well. Okay, we captured his Chancellor. Fantastic. We can ransom him. Because we'll have his whole county after this. Okay, he won't accept. Let's run it down here. So, as soon as we take Valois, then we save up the gold and we create the duchy. And then we should be Gucci. Jacques. Ah, my son's namesake. Very well. Would you like to be a knight? 20 gold for Jacques. Okay. Poke him with the stick, and by poke him I mean blind him, castrate him, and feed him to wild dogs. Nice. Yeah. Okay, we don't need to sway the Pope anymore, even though that is working nicely, actually. So, should we start swaying the King? Sway the King. Because if we can take this duchy, there's a chance. I mean, it's unlikely. There's a chance the the King might just give us some of the counties from it. Alright, murder scheme power plus 30%, or find secrets progress speed. Hostile scheme success chance 25. Let's get... I think a job done right is really strong. So let's do swift execution. What do you call a dwarf Viking? A Viscount. What? I don't get it. Alright. The war is over. We gain the county, the bishopric, and the city. Yes, our brother-in-law. Unfortunately, you were not fit to rule. And we will disband our army. I mean, Viking, Viscount. I don't get it. What's Vi got to do with dwarf? I really am trying here. You got a favor on him? Sure. Let's just release him. He's a good spy master. Okay, so we just need our claim on this now. And we're ready to go. Yes, you do have no choice. You say farewell, but now he's here. Alright, this guy's got... He's got allies, and he's got 300 light footmen. An overheard whisper and a sharp glare are the final pieces that make the puzzle fall into place. My spymaster Dennis is more well versed in the art of intrigue than she would have everyone believe. To know there is a woman like that at court makes me rather nervous. However, I might learn a lot if I can get her to trust me. Okay. I will convince her that we are from the same cloth. You may gain an intrigue lifestyle perk. Or, the risk is too great. I cannot trust her. Let's try this. She's my sister-in-law. That boy, are you not going to explain the joke, like? Is it like a language thing? It takes many days, but at long last I, coincidentally, stumble upon Dennis while she is alone. Lady Dennis, oh sorry, Denis. Lady Denis. Lady Denis, I have been meaning to... If you walked into a room to find your spouse yelling at a young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? Is she testing me? Maybe this is my opportunity to convince her that we have a lot in common. They both would have to tell me what's happened. Okay, I was too busy doing the gal's voice. If you walked into a room to find your spouse yelling at a young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? They would both have to tell me what happened. They both would have to tell me what happened. I would encourage the conversation. It solves most problems. Fighting, I would leave as fast as possible. I'd ask them both what happened, right? I think that's what I would do. Check hair traits. Wrathful. Gregarious. Lazy. She's gregarious, so she might encourage conversation. She pauses, thoughtful before continuing. In the middle of a march to battle, just as you are setting up camp, an officer approaches you to ask what should be done with a spy that has been caught. Right, she's wrathful here, so let's remember that. First, I would make sure the spy is treated well. I would talk to the spy and see what they've got to say. Obviously, the spy has some answers to give in time. This one then, right? This means torture them, I think. Accused of claim fabrication. Damn it. Negative. God, nice one, dickhead. Her eyebrows creep down and her gaze grows cold. You make a decision. Say that all taxes in a county will be raised, and it comes to your attention that one of your vassals openly questions that decision. How do you react? So, tell the court, solve it by discussion or punishment. She's wrathful, so I think punishment. Maybe I should have gone with my own traits there rather than hers. She frowns and takes a step back. I would appreciate it if you did not approach me regarding this again. Before I have time to respond, she has already started moving down the hallway, every step cloaking in further shadow. You gained learning to read people for 3 years. Well, that sucks. It's a shame. Okay. Failed to find any secrets. I don't care about this person, right? I'm just gaining friends with all his vassals, though, which isn't the worst thing in the world. So, if we wanted to usurp the duchy, or create it, we need 250 gold. Can we ask El Papi for some money? No, I need piety. Fuck. We could go on a pilgrimage, but that would cost money. Yes, the Pope was eaten, my friend. Somebody will send you a clip. Good night, reindeer. I think once we get this county, I might go to bed as well. The problem is, this guy has 300 light footmen. And he's allied with the Duke of Burgundy, which is here. So, we kind of would be reliant on England coming to help us here. Because I could buy more men at arms. Could buy another unit of bowmen. I need the money to make the duchy. How old am I? I'm only 43. Probably enough money, enough time to make the gold. After we take it, it'll be like 50 a year, so I only have to live for 5 years. Alright, let's get some bowmen as well. There's a bug in that. Look, see, it goes. Oh no, we shouldn't have done that, right? Fuck. We're gonna go bankrupt here when this pops. Oh, that was so dumb. 96 gold. Can we go bankrupt for a year? Yeah, I think we do. God, smuggling ring already. It just happened, this minus 76 piety happened before somebody found out we were fabricating a claim. It's okay, so he's on religious relations now. Let's change her. She's on court politics, that's good. Okay, let's put him on organized levies now. What are his allies doing? Currently, nothing. It's whether England would send his troops or not. Wales is currently like in a fucking massive war. Okay, we swayed the king. can you give us money, king, please? Okay, that war's done. Alright, these wars are over now. I wonder if... Let's see. Men at arms are building. Gotta get out of bankruptcy first, anyway. Okay, this is just... We're making friends with people. But this is like find secrets thing. I guess this is because our spy master's not good enough, but... It never seems to work for me. Limited crown authority, okay. Alright, we're almost not bankrupt. So, if we could get in and siege this before Burgundy can muster his... Oh god, his 2,000 troops over here. We could win the war, but the chances are Burgundy will get there before us, before we can finish the siege. So we are going to be reliant on William sending troops. Okay, to make my liege king feel it more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment. Right. Honest, content, gregarious. Reckless. Honest and content and gregarious. So not relentless. Honest and content. Loyalty and sense of honor. That's honest, right? Yes, okay, that worked. So the king is now liking us quite a lot. I would like it if he would put me on his council. I feel like I would make a nice chancellor. Okay. What do you guys think? Is this the time to declare the war? England and Wales are both not currently at war. Burgundy is here and could defend Valois, but we could just maybe like run our troops until England gets here and then go fight. No thoughts in chat? Okay. Right. Well, I think we risk it then. Stealthy Doge says do it. Alright, that's all the encouragement I need. We will press our claims. Oh, we haven't got enough prestige. Shit. We'd lose 200 fame. Okay, well, we're going to do it anyway. We have to do it. We need to secure the duchy before we die. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, with any luck we can just capture him here. Okay. My heir has come of age. Excellent grasp of the manners of etiquette. He has become a charismatic negotiator. And he's not bad, actually. Okay, we didn't capture anyone of importance there. We can start the siege. Yeah, I did think about that, Cubs. I'm not sure if it's better to split them or improve the main one. I'm not sure. Okay, here's Burgundy's troops. So let's see. Where is the guy? He's in Valois. Is he? He is leading the army. So let's. Why don't we chase the army while we wait for our allies? Here's William. Oh, good. We're gonna try and chase down the count here. while William Siege is down. Hopefully fights Burgundy. Okay, we're not going to want to fight him over that river. So we will wait for him to cross here. He's fast, isn't he? Okay. Yes, good. Alright. Okay, that continues to be useless. Okay, we captured... we captured that mare. We're going to keep chasing him, though. Okay, we captured him. Corruption is... the smuggling ring is gone, that's good. Finished our fine secrets task. Our spouse has got better at diplomacy. Is it public knowledge what does Nick do for a living? Yeah, it's public knowledge. I'm an investment consultant at Deloitte. Give advice to pension funds. Investment advice. Isn't it obvious I'm a full-time Crusader Kings 3 streamer? No, not really. If only. How many subs have we got tonight? I think it's only 2. I think I'm on 98 subs. Is that Count Valois? That is Count Simon there. Full-time Slime Slayer. Yeah, you better believe it. Alright, we got a perk here. Let's get a job done right. Deciding whether I want to leave my investments in Canada or do some stuff in the UK. I mean, assuming that you just invested in equity index trackers, which you probably should be, I would just invest in US equities, to be honest. And I probably wouldn't invest in... I wouldn't over-invest in UK equities. So, I have some of my... No, it's not like all my clients are just in US equities. Most of them are in global equities. So there's usually like 10 to 12% in the UK. But for simplicity's sake, if you just wanted to pick a regional fund, I'd just pick a US fund. Corporate shell. Alright, mate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A US equity ETF. Kill him! Kill him! Capture him! Okay. He didn't die. Somehow he escaped. Yeah, people are disinvesting, but I'm assuming that most of the people watching this are young. And any money that you're like investing, you're not going to like be taking it out in the next 5 years. Assuming that you can invest in the long term, just invest in US equities because over the long term you're going to make money. Alright, the war is over. Yes, well, Light is right about that. But I wouldn't put my client's entire portfolio in equities. And fees what on index trackers? Wow, that's crazy. Do I need to give a disclaimer? Like, what kind of disclaimer? I am registered to give financial advice, so I don't think I do have to give a disclaimer. It's not like I have to say I'm not a real lawyer or something. Pension funds that have younger people in it would be about the same as investing on your own. If it's a defined contribution scheme, yeah, sure. CFA ethics violation incoming. Sure, yeah, you're probably right, Eminence. I call you to honor my alliance and join in the Liberty War against who? So this is... We'd be against... Oh, it's just like some of his vassals. Sure. Alright. So, all we need now is the gold, and we could create our duchy. The Duchy of Valois. Just need 250 gold, which at 3.7 gold a month. Let's see. 250 minus 18. Divided by 3.7. 62 months. So, just over 5 years. Okay. But, it's midnight. I think that's one for next time. I'm gonna call in a night. But thanks for watching, guys. And you know what? For everyone who's watching at the moment, I'll ask you a little question. I'm gonna show you something here. Let me just work out how to do this on the stream. Let me just end save CK. So exit to desktop. Alright, let me see here. Can I change my layout so I'm looking at something else? CK3. Main screen share. I just wanna, what I wanna do is, I wanna show you a web page instead. How do I do that? Main screen share, save. Did you guys see? No, that didn't work. Wait, save. And then edit layout. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, wait. Where's the bit where I choose? So this is chatting. Game capture. God damn, it's so fucking frustrating. How do I just show a web page? Whatever, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to go back to chatting. All right. How many of you are into board games? Because I like board games, and I figure that that's quite a good thing to do on on stream. So right at the moment, I'm playing a lot of Settlers of Catan on this website, which is really fucking good. So I was thinking maybe we could do some games of Settlers, but also there is a glorious game called this, which I've spoke about a few times, and it is the greatest board game ever. Twilight Imperium 4. It's so fucking dope. I cannot tell you how great this game is. I also like chess as well. Light. I'm not as good as I wished I was. No, I don't have a Discord server. Maybe I should make one. What do you guys think? Would you actually talk in it? It would be a nice place to post this kind of thing about TI4 and organized games. I suppose there's no harm in it. I'll try and sort it out. But yeah, has anyone played Twilight Imperium? So, This is why I wanted to show you a webpage, just so I could show you some pictures of TI4, but I need someone said I need to have hardware acceleration to show my browser, but I don't even know how to like change it so that the main screen capture just shows a different game. I've got no games open, that's probably why. Layers, add layer. Oh, here we go. Browser source. Embed a web page in your layout like Twitch TV. No, that's not what I want to do. This is similar to screen share, but it can be shared across multiple layouts. Changes to your main screen share will be reflected on each layout using this layer. Screen share. Capture any app, window, monitor, or card. Add. Screen share. Chrome. So yeah, can I just like, does this, doesn't work there, does it? I don't know. Aha. Okay, I think it's working. Does that work? Can you guys see can you see my webpage? Yes, okay, good. Here we are, looking at this. Well, yes, because I had to look up where Croak died. Alright, check this out here. Okay, it's the wrong place. Alright. Here we go. Look at this fucking glorious game. Alright, so it's like Settlers in that there's a hexagon board. You build spaceships, right? Look at this shit. You build spaceships, you capture planets, you do technology research. This is what the full thing looks like. Look at the size of this. There's different action cards, there's different objectives, there's public objectives, there's secret objectives. There's like 16 different factions, each with their own unique flagship and unique technologies. You have to sort of form alliances, you have to do trade, you can like betray people. It's really, 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 really cool. It takes like minimum 6 hours, maybe even like 8. It's so good, and it does take a long time to set up, but on Tabletop Simulator, it's like all automated, and it's fucking sweet. And I play it online all the time. So 2 questions. 1, would you watch me play TI4 against some pretty good players from like that I play with often? Or maybe if enough of you have played it before, we could even just get a chat game going. We could sort of test it with Catan first, see how that goes. Then we could do TI4. Make the Discord before I go. Okay, let's do it. Add a server. Create my own. Green's Egg server. I guess I'll just call it Green's Egg. Right? I'm going to create that. Invite your friends. I mean, these are all people, but no, I don't want to. Or send a server invite link to a friend. Hidden, use copy button. Aha, here we go. Sorry, Nose Nutter, but here you go. There's the Discord, everybody. Join it, and I'll make some channels and shit. What's up, everyone? Personalize your server with an icon. Let's see what I can do with this. Cool. Nick and the lads. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Ah, this is so exciting. So what we'll do is we'll make some channels here. We've got D&D. Why can't I do capitals? What's that about? I guess you can't do capitals, so we've got D&D. We've got CK3. We've got Settlers of Catan. And Twilight Imperium 4. This is all we need for now. Board games. Live. And CK3. Multiplayer. Live. How do I lock these? Edit channel. Permissions. Connect. Okay, I don't know how it works yet, so I'll have to work that out. You want an art channel and a memes channel? Okay, sure. Art. Memes. Oh, and clips too, right? Clips is a good one. Clips. You guys can talk about Tomb Discovery and D&D if you want, or you're probably better off just going to Neil's Discord and talking about it there. Announcement channel if I want to go live. Yeah, okay. I'll work that one out because I don't actually know how to make it. Is anyone in here a mod of Neil's Discord? Or knows how to... Is any of my mods currently? So like Wes isn't here and Gerald isn't here, and Reindeer's not here. I guess all the mods are gone. But does anyone actually want to mod this Discord channel? Okay. So it looks like Light and Nose Nutter. Nose Nutter, what are you called on a... Okay. Not on Discord. How do I do this though? How do I make someone a mod? Profile, change nickname, invite to server. I don't know. Does anyone know how to actually make someone a mod? Like, what is this? I don't know how to do it. Settings. Make the right. You have to make a role. Okay, fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna work it out, guys. I'm gonna work it out. I don't know how to do that. Like, Green's egg. Oh, wait, hang on. Change nickname, create category. Server settings. Roles. Ah. Okay, wait. We're working it out here. App mod. Manage server, manage roles, manage channels. No. Kick members. Ban members, yeah. Okay. So now, to make someone a mod, I do this. Yeah, Ronan, you can be a mod because you literally like every tweet that I send within like 10 seconds. Okay, we've got our mods. No problem. No problem. Would I bang Scoria? No, probably not. She's a dragon. Okay, I've made Light and Nut mods and Ronan. Good job, guys. Do good things. I'm not sure what you're going to do, but, you know, look, hey. You can do it. I believe in you. You can maybe make the voice channels, the live voice channels private so that only I can invite people in there. Maybe something like that would be good. What if you knew you were going to die soon? I mean, is she even that hot? Like, she's pretty hot. But, not sure I'd die any sooner just to sleep with her. Nick is racist. Not sure what that is, Ryan. Disagreed. Want to be a no from me, fan. All right. Well, here we are. I think we're done. We've got Twilight Imperium 4. So if you want to play TI4, then I'm going to post a video in this. I'll pin a video. Learn TI4. This is what you want here. Share. Copy link. I'm going to post that like that. And then I'm going to pin this message maybe somehow. Pin message. There we go. Oh yeah. Pin it. All right. There we go. So if you want to play TI4, here's the rules though. Yeah, you do that. Not that's good. If you want to play TI4, then you've got to watch that video. You've got to have Tabletop Simulator. And if we'll schedule it, but you're going to need to have 8 hours put aside to play. If enough people are interested, one stream I might load it up on Tabletop Simulator and go through the game and try and give you an overview of how it works and stuff. But this video is going to be the best chance you've got of learning it. This is the site to play Catan. Colonist.io. Wait, edit message. Why isn't that link working here? There we go. Ah, somebody else worked it out. Thank you. I will delete this message and I will pin your message. Congratulations. You are now a pinned message. It might take more than 8, but I think on Tabletop Simulator, 8 hours should be enough. 8 hours should be enough. Okay, so we've got Discord. I don't think we need a Reddit yet, but maybe one day. All right. Let's, yeah, and that's it. Here, look. Let's look at this. Look at this handsome guy. He can't get over Sean. Look at this. This is before he was a mounted man. When he was just a young whippersnapper. Can we get any... Look at this face. Fills you with joy, doesn't it? The good old days. All right. It was so good. Gotta love Hardcore Heroes. What a great time. I never... At the time Frofro was happening, I never liked it as much as Hardcore Heroes. But looking back, the whole thing, I really, really love it as well. Just like the whole story and Hobo and stuff like that was just really great. Oh, I've got my own role. Thanks, man. Look at that. You're promoting me now. What's my role? I want to know. Oh, my role is Nick. Wow. That is a good role. That is a good role. Yeah, Hardcore was just great, wasn't it? All right, let's not reminisce too much. I need to go to sleep. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully now I will be able to apply for partner, so we will see. See what happens from there. But I assume everyone's going to go and watch Empires of Arcadia at some point in the near future. Oh yeah, Discord mods. Can you make like an announcement channel? That would be cool. All right, cool. Let's just switch this to... We'll say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, which is probably... We might do a couple of hours before D&D tomorrow. But if not, it'll probably be Saturday evening and maybe even Sunday afternoon. All right. Au revoir. Bonne nuit. À demain. See you later. Brush your teeth before bed. Thank you, Titan. Will do. See you later, guys.